Glycidol, a hidden cancer risk in fried foods, a staple in many diets, may carry a previously underappreciated health hazard. Glycidol, a compound shown to directly damage DNA and potentially increase cancer risk. While the food industry has long focused on refining vegetable oils for consumer appeal, recent discoveries reveal that this process can create toxic byproducts like glycidol and 3-MCPD. The difference is critical. 3-MCPD is considered a non-DNA damaging carcinogen with a defined safe intake level, while glycidol is a genotoxic carcinogen, meaning even minimal exposure could contribute to cancer development. The science behind the concern with glycidol stems from its ability to directly alter DNA, bypassing the typical threshold-based safety assumptions applied to other carcinogens. Unlike substances that might require high doses to cause harm, glycidol operates under a non-threshold mechanism. Any level of exposure carries a potential risk, as even a single DNA mutation can initiate cancerous growth. This places it in a unique category where no safe level of intake can be guaranteed. Current safety standards aim for as low as reasonably achievable ALARA levels, but research suggests that even minimal glycidol exposure, as little as 1 microgram per day for a 150-pound individual, may exceed acceptable cancer risk. Alarmingly, average exposure through refined oils and processed foods can easily surpass 50 micrograms, with children facing a potentially 200-fold higher intake relative to safe limits. Human health implications: epidemiological studies link frequent fried food consumption to increased chronic disease risk. A large study following over 100,000 women showed that frequent consumption of fried foods, particularly fried chicken and fish, correlated with a higher risk of overall mortality, largely driven by cardiovascular disease. However, a separate analysis of men revealed a 35% higher risk of prostate cancer among those with high fried food intake. This suggests that while cardiovascular effects dominate overall mortality, the link between fried foods and certain cancers is significant enough to warrant caution. Risks to infants: the problem extends to infant formulas, which often rely on refined vegetable oils. The German Federal Institute for Risk Assessment found that exclusively formula-fed infants may ingest harmful levels of glycidol. U.S. formulas exhibit comparable contamination levels, raising concerns about the long-term health implications for children who are not breastfed. Industry challenges and solutions: the food industry has yet to develop a refining process that eliminates glycidol without compromising product quality. While simple solutions remain elusive, the most direct approach is avoidance. Reducing or eliminating fried foods and highly processed products made with refined oils is the most effective way to minimize exposure. Ultimately, the evidence suggests that while fried foods may be palatable, their long-term health consequences, particularly the presence of DNA-damaging compounds like glycidol, should not be ignored. Limiting fried food intake, especially for men at higher risk of prostate cancer, and prioritizing breastfeeding for infants remain the most sensible strategies for mitigating these risks.